My dear friends, have you ever wondered, how many lives have I lived before this one? Imagine this, you walk into a place you've never been, yet everything feels familiar. Or you meet someone for the very first time, but in your heart, you know them. Coincidence? Or is your soul remembering? Paramahansa Yogananda, the great spiritual master, said, "The soul is immortal. It plays its drama on the stage of many lives, until at last it awakens to its true self." If that is true, then the story of you is far older than your birth certificate. Your soul may have walked this earth hundreds of times. And today, we will explore 7 signs of reincarnation, clues that reveal how many lives your soul may have lived. Stay with me until the end, because one of these signs might explain something about yourself you've always felt, but never understood. But first, if you are new here, welcome to Divya Antar. This channel is your home for spiritual wisdom and inner peace. Please subscribe now and become part of our global family, seekers from the US, Canada, UK, Australia, India, and around the world. And one more thing, I want to hear from you. In the comments, tell me, do you believe you've lived before? Have you experienced any of these signs yourself? Now, let's begin our journey. Sign 1, Deja Vu and Familiar Places. You are walking through an ancient city, maybe Rome, or Varanasi, or Cairo. Suddenly, you feel, I know this street. I've walked here before. But you haven't. Not in this life. Science may call this deja vu. But Yogananda explained it as the soul's memory. He said, the subconscious mind carries the impressions of past lives. Example, a man from California once traveled to Greece for the first time. He felt compelled to guide his family through ruins he had never studied. Later, historians confirmed that his directions matched the ancient city's true layout. Friends, when you feel at home in a place you've never been, your soul may be remembering where it once lived. Sign 2, Soul Connections and Instant Bonds. Have you ever met someone and instantly felt, I know you? It could be a friend, a teacher, or even a stranger who stirs your heart. Yogananda said these are karmic bonds, souls traveling together across lifetimes. Some come as helpers, some as challengers, all are here to teach us something. Think of a mother who feels a powerful connection to her newborn child, stronger than words. Or 2 friends who meet in college and feel like they've known each other forever. These are not accidents, these are soul contracts, continuing from before. Even difficult relationships may be karmic. An enemy in one life may return as a family member in the next, until forgiveness is learned. So ask yourself, who in your life feels destined? That bond may have begun long before your birth. Sign 3, Unusual Talents and Natural Gifts. How can a child in Japan play Mozart at age 3, without lessons? How can a boy in India speak perfect English he never learned? Yogananda explained, every soul brings with it the tendencies and talents it has cultivated in past lives. This is why some people paint, sing, heal, or lead with extraordinary ease. Their abilities are not new, they are memories resurfacing. A famous example, the Indian child Shanti Devi, who recalled her past life's family, house, and even secret habits. She also spoke fluently in a dialect she had never been taught. Maybe you too have a gift, something that comes so naturally, you feel you didn't learn it. That gift may be a sign your soul has carried it for lifetimes. Sign 4, Deep Fears and Strange Phobias. Not all memories are joyful. Some are wounds. Why does a woman fear water when she's never had a bad experience? Why does a man panic at the sight of fire, though he has never been burned? Yogananda said, subconscious fears are often traces of past life traumas. A drowning in one life may leave behind a fear of swimming in the next. A sudden accident may echo as an unexplained phobia. A case often studied is of a child in Lebanon who recalled being killed in a past life by a gunshot. As he grew, he carried a strong fear of loud sounds until he consciously faced and healed it. Your deepest fears may not come from this life at all, they may be the scars of your soul's earlier journeys. Sign 5, Wisdom beyond your years. Some children are not just children. They look at you with eyes that feel ancient, as if they've seen the world many times before. Yogananda often said these are old souls, souls who have lived many times, and carry deep wisdom. Think of a child who comforts their parent, with words far beyond their age. Or someone in their 20s, who seems to see life, with the calm of a sage. If you have ever felt older than your age, as if you've lived before, that is not imagination, that is your soul remembering. Sign 6, Recurring dreams and memories. Dreams are mysterious, but sometimes, they are more than imagination. Have you dreamed of a city, a battlefield, or a family you don't recognize, yet it feels real? Have you seen faces in your dreams, that stir emotion, though you've never met them? Yogananda explained that during sleep, the soul sometimes revisits scenes from other lives. These dreams are fragments, reminders that the story of your soul is much longer than this single chapter. Example, many children report dreams of flying, falling, or living in a different body. Often, these match details of historical times. So the next time you wake from a vivid dream that feels more like a memory, pay attention. It might be a glimpse into who you once were. Sign 7, A longing for the eternal. And finally, perhaps the clearest sign. Have you ever felt restless, no matter how much success, money, or love you receive? Do you feel that nothing in this world can fully satisfy you? Yogananda said, the soul, after countless lives, grows weary of temporary pleasures. It longs for the infinite. This yearning, for God, for peace, for something eternal, is the sign of a soul that has lived many lives. It has tasted all the joys of the world, and still whispers, there must be more. That whisper is the beginning of true spiritual awakening. So my dear friends, we have explored the 7 signs of reincarnation. Déjà vu and familiar places. Soul connections and instant bonds. Unusual talents and natural gifts. Deep fears and strange phobias. Wisdom beyond your years. Recurring dreams and memories. A longing for the eternal. Remember Yogananda's words. Death does not end your story. The soul changes its body, just as you change your clothes. But you remain, unchanged, eternal. You are not just this one life, you are a traveler through time. And one day, when your lessons are complete, you will return home, to the infinite. But you may now wonder, what do I do with this knowledge? How can it help me in daily life? The truth is, this wisdom is not just to satisfy curiosity. It is to transform the way you live today. Sparkles first, if you recognize déjà vu, soul bonds, or old memories, don't dismiss them. Write them down, reflect on them. They may hold lessons about who you are, and what your soul still needs to learn. Sparkles second, if you carry deep fears, or unexplained phobias, instead of running from them, gently face them. Tell yourself, this is not just my fear, it is my soul's old scar, and scars can heal. Use prayer, meditation, or journaling to release that burden. Sparkles third, when you see natural gifts in yourself, or in your children, nurture them. They are not random. They are talents your soul has carried across lifetimes. Honor them, and use them to serve others. Sparkles fourth, if you feel older than your years, or restless with the temporary pleasures of life, remember, this is the call of your soul. Instead of chasing more distractions, spend time in silence, meditation, and service. These are the practices that truly satisfy the eternal self. Sparkles fifth, and most of all, let this awareness make you more compassionate. If every soul is on a long journey through many lives, then the person who hurts you today may be struggling with their own karma. Forgive more easily, love more deeply, see beyond this single lifetime. Yogananda said, the purpose of reincarnation is not endless wandering, but awakening. Each life is an opportunity to grow closer to God. So let this knowledge remind you, your soul's story is vast, but its final destination is one, union with the infinite. My dear friends, before we close today's journey, I want you to pause for a moment and truly reflect. What did you feel while listening to these 7 signs? Did one of them strike a chord within you? Perhaps you remembered a dream, a connection, or a fear that now suddenly makes sense. If even one of these signs touched your heart, then this message was meant for you. Backhand index pointing right. Subscribe to Divya Antar, so you never miss these timeless teachings that nurture your soul. Backhand index pointing right. Share this video with a friend, a loved one, or even someone who is quietly searching for answers. You never know, this message may be exactly what they need to hear today. Backhand index pointing right. And most importantly, tell me in the comments, which of these 7 signs do you see in your own life? Is it déjà vu? A soul connection? A longing for the eternal? Remember, dear friends, you are far greater than you imagine. You are not a single lifetime, you are many lifetimes woven together. You are not just this body, you are an eternal soul on a sacred journey. And that soul within you has no beginning and no end. So walk this path with courage. Live with wisdom. And never forget, you are loved by the infinite, beyond measure. Until we meet again in the next journey here on Divya Antar. May peace be with you. May love be with you. And may your soul always remember, it is eternal.